This is the fourth video in a series that is all about how to promote your books with Facebook. In my last video, I showed you why you should have a Facebook page rather than a Facebook group to promote your books. And in this video, I want to show you how you can develop a content strategy for your Facebook page. Hello home bosses, I'm Nuria Corby from thehomeboss.com. Welcome to my channel, which is all about helping you to make money online from self-publishing. Today's super important topic is all about creating a killer content strategy for your Facebook page. Why is this important? Well, the right content can attract more readers and keep them hooked on your page. Let's dive in. First of all, let's talk about the different types of content you can post. We've got images, videos, text posts, and even live sessions. Images and videos are great for grabbing attention. Think book covers, teasers, or short readings. Text posts can be anything from updates to engaging questions for your followers. What about live sessions? Well, they're perfect for Q&As or book discussions. Each type has its own magic, so mixing it up keeps things fresh and interesting. If you have watched my previous videos in this series, I mentioned some examples of successful authors who are using great content to attract more followers. Chris Bordessa used amazing photography to showcase her recipes and gardening tips, and she also posts links to her blog posts to entice people to visit her website, where you can also find her books. She offers a lot of value, which is attracting her followers like a magnet to her books. In another video, I showed you Donna Ashworth's Facebook page as an example, and how she posts her poems with beautiful artwork to entice her followers. And another example was Brian Bilston, who also posts his poems to showcase the content of his books. And note that they don't promote their books constantly. They only mention their books very rarely. Most of us don't really like promotional posts, but we do like posts that are valuable to us in some way or entertaining. Constantly promoting your books will have the opposite effect to what you want to achieve and put visitors off your site. And I've noticed that with a lot of small businesses, when people start off their home business or their Etsy business or anything like that, they tend to post a lot of their products on their Facebook pages, and that is not the best way to attract an audience. You really don't want to promote your products at all, and that is the same for books. You just want to provide valuable content, and then now and again, once you have a following and people are used to your content, now and again you can post your books or your products. So what are the kind of things that you could post for your books? We saw some examples of authors who share behind the scenes photos from book events, or another one who posts weekly book quotes that gets tons of shares. So it's all about creating content that resonates with your audience. Think about what your readers would love and how you can bring that to your page. So you really want to share things that are interesting to your readers. So I want to give you some examples for 3 types of books. Low content books like planners, non-fiction books, and children's picture books. And here are some examples of what you could post for each type of book. Let's start with low content books, for example, planners. You can post behind the scene posts. You can share images or videos showing the creation process of the planner. You can post usage tips. That means posting tips and creative ways to use the planner. You can post customer features, so that would mean showcasing how customers are using your planner. Or you can post interactive polls, asking followers about future planner features, so that is a really good way to get people engaged as well. Or you can post themed posts, so that means creating posts that align with seasons or holidays. What about non-fiction book authors? Well, you could post educational snippets, so share informative snippets or interesting facts from your book. You could also post author insights, so that is posting about your inspiration and your writing process. You could also do webinars or live Q&A sessions. So that means hosting sessions related to your book topics. Another idea for posts would be to post reviews and testimonials. So share positive reviews from your readers on your Facebook page. And you could also post related news and articles. So post relevant content that ties into your book theme. What could you post if you're a children's picture book author? So this would be good advice for those of you who are in my children's book creator course. And I know a lot of you have asked me, how do I promote my books on Facebook? So here are some ideas for you. You could share illustration previews. So that means share sneak peeks of your book's illustrations. Or you could share read aloud videos, post videos of you reading excerpts from your book, or you could even get some influencers to do that for you and then post those videos on your Facebook page. You could also post downloadable activities, provide related coloring sheets or activity pages for your picture books. Another interesting post would be parenting tips. Offer advice for parents on encouraging reading. And the other thing you could do would be to post interactive storytelling events. So if you've got any storytelling events or workshops, anything like that, you can then post links to that or just post about the whole experience. So you can see that this is nothing to do with promoting your books as such. You can promote your books without ever posting a link to your book. So you're just promoting your books by making people interested in your brand, in what you have to say, in your Facebook page, and from there they can then find your books. And how do we keep track of all this content? How can you plan this a little bit? That's where the content calendar comes in. A content calendar helps you plan out what to post and when. This way you're not scrambling for ideas last minute. You can plan around your book releases, holidays, or even trending topics. And a little planning goes a long way in keeping your page lively and your readers engaged. So what is a content calendar? A content calendar is essentially a schedule of when and what you're going to post on your social media channels. And it can be as simple as a spreadsheet or as sophisticated as a software tool designed for social media management. I'm quite a disorganized person and I've got everything in notebooks, and that can work quite well up to a point, but it was getting to a point where I had so many different brands, and then on top of that I have my HomeBoss social media to run. So in the end I opted for a software tool called Later, which I found very, very useful to use. And even Canva have got a social media calendar, a tool where you can plan your social media posts and it automatically posts onto your social media platforms. So have a look into that. That's quite a good idea, but it can really be very simple when you're starting out. Just use a notebook or even a spreadsheet, and that is fine too. And a calendar typically includes details such as the date and time of your post, the type of content, so whether it's an image, a video or text, and the specific content itself, like a draft of the post or a description of the video. And the platform it will be posted on. So it depends whether it will be posted on Facebook, Twitter or Pinterest. All of those different platforms have different formats. So it will have to be specific to the format that Facebook requires in this case. So if your social media platform is Facebook, and as we're talking about promoting on Facebook, you will have to make the posts in the format that Facebook requires. And like I said, Canva is a really good tool to use for that kind of thing because they actually have templates that you can use, and they've got the social media calendar as well that can automate your posts. So just to sum up, the key components of a content calendar would be the posting schedule, decide how often you want to post, daily, several times a week, weekly, and so on, and stick to it. This is really the main point. Consistency is key in social media. So it doesn't matter if you just post once a week, but then do it every week. Be consistent about it, because the algorithm kind of gets used to how often you post, and it favors consistency. So if you're posting 3 times a day, but you only post once a month, that's not as good as posting once a week and then doing it every week. And another component would be the content mix. Plan a variety of content type. So mix your posts and make them images, videos, text posts, maybe even live sessions to keep your audience engaged. And then also take advantage of special dates. Include important dates like book releases, author events, holidays, and relevant observances in your calendar. And also consider promotional versus engagement posts. Balance the posts that promote your books with content designed for engagement, like questions, polls, or shareable quotes. And make sure that your promotional posts are far less than your other content. So promotional posts should only be about 10 or 20% of your overall content. And what are the benefits of using a content calendar? Well, first of all, consistency. It helps you maintain a regular posting schedule, which is crucial for building and keeping an audience. And it helps with strategic planning. It allows you to align your posts with your marketing goals, book launches, and other events. It helps with time management. By planning in advance, you can create and schedule posts when you have time, avoiding last-minute rushes. It helps with quality control. It gives you time to think about and refine your content, ensuring it's aligned with your brand and appeals to your audience. And it provides analytical insight. Reviewing your calendar alongside social media analytics lets you see what content performs best, and you can adjust your strategy accordingly. So tips for creating a content calendar would be to start simple. If you're new to content calendars, start with a basic spreadsheet. As you get more comfortable, you might explore specialized software. Be flexible. While consistency is important, be ready to adjust your calendar for timely topics or unexpected opportunities. And plan ahead, but stay present. Schedule posts in advance, but also leave room for spontaneous real-time posts. And those are my 3 main tips for creating your content calendar. So to sum everything up, a solid content strategy is essential for your Facebook page. It helps you connect with your readers and grow your audience. And that is what it is about. You want to grow your audience on Facebook because you can then get them to visit your website or your book sales page, or even just your Amazon listings of your books. Remember, your content is a reflection of your book and your brand, so make it count. I'd love to hear about your content ideas or any success stories you've had. So feel free to share them in the comments below and let me know what you think about Facebook promotion for your books. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with your author friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips. And I hope you stay tuned for my next video where I'll be exploring even more ways to make your book a hit with the help of Facebook. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.